Now, stepping inside Freedom Functional Medicine at Knapp's Corner reveals a drastic departure from the typical clinical experience. This is a space designed around the philosophy of root cause healing, where the ticking clock of a traditional insurance-based appointment is replaced by deep dive diagnostics and personalized care plans.
That is the truth. I recently took a trip to that new facility to learn how they are redefining healthcare through a regenerative and functional approach, using the body's natural ability to heal, renew, and perform at its best. Take a look. Freedom Functional Medicine, you know it, it's been in Rockford for years, no longer. New location, right south of Knapp's Corner off the Beltline, and Dr. Miller here. This place is gorgeous. Tell me about this new location.
Yeah, so Freedom Functional Medicine started in 2024, and we started up in Rockford. And then we grew and expanded pretty quickly in about a year. And then we moved down to a much bigger location. So we were able to offer a lot more therapies now. So we did just primarily functional medicine before in the Rockford location. Now we do both functional medicine and regenerative medicine. The regenerative medicine is going to be stuff like IV therapies, oxidative therapies, like something called the Hocket we have, which is an ozone therapy. We do PRP injections, which is platelet-rich plasma for people with joint injuries. We also do stem cell treatment for autologous stem cell treatment, which is stem cells that we take from you and then we give them back for specific joint injuries. We also have high intensity focused electromagnetic frequency technology that is used for a lot of musculoskeletal injuries and strengthening.
You mentioned traditional medicine and then you mentioned regenerative medicine. What's the difference? What sets you apart from what would say your primary physician might do?
Yeah, so I came up in the conventional medical model. I'm actually trained as an orthopedic trauma surgeon and did that for 10 years. And what I noticed is that a lot of the orthopedic injuries that I took care of, we weren't addressing all of the entire patient. We would just address one injury at a time. And so people would come in, they would have a femur fracture, and we would see them as a femur fracture and then send them on their way. We've focused more on disease rather than health. And so I think there's a better treatment out there with focusing on health. And once we invest in our health, then we're going to have better recoveries and stuff like that. So when I started doing that in the conventional model, it's very difficult because we only get 7 minutes with patients. This allows us to spend hours with patients, and we can actually get to the root cause of the problems and then help them focus on regenerative therapies that they invest in with nutrition and physical therapy and lifestyle issues.
You mentioned something called ExoMind. Can you elaborate on what that is?
ExoMind is a therapy that opens up neural pathways, kind of expands the brain, and it's FDA cleared for anxiety and depression, but we've also seen it work really well for OCD, ADHD, addiction, food cravings, brain fog, all of those conditions.
I read about it and it talked about how it helped people with brain fog, and I was experiencing some of that. I have MS, and then with my age going into perimenopause, I have some symptoms that are very similar. It's been simple every time. You just kind of come in, it's very comfortable, and you walk into the room and they have the aromatherapy on, so it's very relaxing. And you take all your jewelry off and you just lay down on the table and you get kind of cozy with a blanket, and then they put that on and they say, is it comfortable, and just kind of sits on the side of your head. And when they turn it on, it just feels like tapping. It's very exciting to go through it because they do say that a lot of the benefits you can keep, like it doesn't go away. It's like a lot of the things that, treatments and everything that you experience with health, it's kind of this ongoing journey. But this is a lasting experience. And so I'm really excited to see what it's like when I'm done with the 6. And then I just kind of come back here and there for kind of like little check-ins.
In addition to the ExoMind, we have 2 other machines that help with functional health as well. So we have something called the M-Cella, which is used for stress and urinary incontinence. The other one is an M-Sculpt Neo, which is, we can place it on different aspects of your body. So abdomen, sides, anywhere on your extremities. And these also cause supramaximal contractions, meaning you're going to get really hard contractions of the muscles. And it's essentially, if you put it on your abdomen, it's about doing 20,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes.
Watching this right now, maybe haven't even heard of that type of medicine. I bet a nice place or a good time to bring everybody together to show them what that is coming up.
Yeah, it is. On February 19th, we're having a very exclusive event. It's a VIP event with all the BTL. So BTL is the company that makes these products. and we're going to have an exclusive event, and you can sign up for it. So you can go to our website. We have an events page that you can sign up for. You can also call our office at 616-884-0003 to sign up for this event.
Well, we all know that the ability to have function gives you that freedom, so the name makes sense. Freedom Functional Medicine, happening right here, right off the Beltline, 1787 Grand
Ridge Court.
Got it. 1787 Grand Ridge Court. There's the address. Come see him for yourself. Freedom Functional Medicine. That launch party you heard this Thursday, February 19th, 5:30 to 8:30. Get to Grand Ridge Court Northeast or RSVP now at that number on your screen, 616-884-0003. Or you can always find more information at freedomfunctionalmedicine.com.